Hello, Jordan here with Out of Spec, and I am here at Bandimere Speedway, which is kind of in the Morrison, Colorado area. We do a lot of EVs and general everyday driver type of cars, but every once in a while we have to spice it up. So I am here with Dodge SRT to take some fun cars on a drag strip. We have Leah Pruett right there, Matt Hagan, and a bunch of really cool people from Dodge showing us what they've been up to with their high performance division. So I have no idea what to expect, but join me along the ride. So heading down to the track here, lots of stairs. Fortunately, I'm accustomed to the altitude. Some of these guys, not so much. Altitude is an interesting thing I want to talk to you about. Leah and Matt, in the press conference we just had, talked about the challenges at racing at altitude. I mean, you're having different compression for the engines. Everything acts a little different. They're grasping for a bit more air. The drivers are grasping for a bit more air and hopefully drinking water so they don't get altitude sickness. But these cars, I mean, they were kind of built closer to sea level. So everyone's in the same playing field though. Everyone's racing at high altitude, and there are no EVs out here that don't have to worry about it. Everything has an engine, and it's very, very crazy to think about what they have to do just to accompany different altitudes. Bandimere Speedway is at 5,800 feet, so that is a good chunk over a mile high in the air. Air is thinner up here, and the sun is brighter. Hopefully they also have sunscreen. And these engines, so we're taking just these factory cars basically. Hellcats, Dodge Challenger, Red Eye, Durango Hellcats, Charger Hellcat, SRT has some crazy stuff. But the actual cars that Leah and Matt drive are a whole other world. They do have the same engines. You'll have a top fuel dragster that Leah uses, and then Matt Hagan uses a funny car, which is a funny name, and it's called that because it looks funny, if you hadn't figured that out. But Leah's car, with Leah's top fuel dragster, the engine is behind her, and the funny car, the engine is effectively in your lap. Matt has talked about how crazy it is just to have this huge monster engine right in front of you. And if something goes wrong, it's a bit scarier in the funny car because it is in front of your face. There's lots of safety gear. They have thought of pretty much everything when they do these races. But the top fuel dragster and the funny car, they both have huge engines that we don't know exactly how much power they make, but they are estimating about 11,000 horsepower and 80,000 foot-pound of torque. And I'm about to go back and get my Miata at the end of the day and be like, wow, this is nothing. But the cars we are taking out today are SRT performance Dodge vehicles you could buy from the factory with 717 horsepower, high 400s, 797 in the case of the Red Eye. A lot of horsepower for the street, which is phenomenal. It's crazy. You could go to a dealer, buy a car this powerful, and then go take it to pick up your kids from school, pick up groceries, and go to the racetrack on the way home if you want. So let's go take a look at these cars and see how they are to drive. I cannot wait. All right, so that was freaking awesome. We got to take these cars up that track, and it was a blast. Let's see, what do we have? So I drove a 6-speed manual SRT Hellcat. That was really interesting. Way different than my 6-speed Miata back home. Also took the 1320 Hellcat, which is actually kind of made for drag strips. from the factory. It's amazing. It has the cage and everything. The Durango Hellcats, which are shocking. I mean, that's something you could go get groceries in and then blow someone's doors off at a stoplight, within legal reasons, of course. And of course, the Charger. So that was really exciting experience. Oh, there we go. So Leah took me through the course in the Dodge Charger and kind of talked to me just what drag strips is. I mean, I came here with literally no knowledge or experience. And fun fact, I'd never driven a Dodge until today. So that's pretty wild. But this was quite an engaging time. I mean, it's amazing to see these cars that you sit in. They're so comfortable. The seats feel like a cloud. I mean, I could take this across the country and then somewhere along the way hop on a racetrack every once in a while and have a blast. Highly recommend you check out some sort of American muscle at some point in your life, whether it's Dodge, Chevrolet, Ford. They are all very engaging, intriguing cars. Not something personally I would buy, but I do like where they are in the market. I like their existence. I think they have a reason to exist. And Dodge SRT does some crazy cool engineering under the hood with these engines, their traction control systems, even the brakes. It's just super, super fun. It was awesome to meet Matt Hagan and Leah Pruett, and hope to see you guys soon in another video. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of stairs. All right, well, I'm gonna go take this really slow car back home. See you guys in another video very soon. Oh my gosh.